Hey YouTubers, it's Meredith here, and I'm checking in. Oh, freak! I was supposed to look and see how many weeks this is. It could be 14, it could be 15, not really sure. But I'll look into it and put it on the description. So I got my hair cut, and I got it dyed, and you sort of can't see it because I sort of sucked at putting the color in, but you can see it if I go like this. It's a little pink in there because I'm like rainbow bright. I'm making this video in my car because I'm cool on my lunch break. I had a little bit of an episode this week. I decided to torture myself and eat a little bit of a Panera baguette. Not a good idea. Very bad idea, actually. I continued to eat some soup on top of that baguette. So guess who was vomiting all night? And because of all the retching and the fact that I couldn't get the baguette up because it was too big in my stomach, and I just wanted to get it up, I really effed up my stomach and my esophagus. So I haven't been able to eat or drink in 3 days. So I went to my 3-month post-op yesterday, and they were kind of like, oh my god, this is kind of a big deal. Why didn't you call? I'm like, I did call, and they told me to take some Mylanta. Did you have another suggestion? And she was like all pissy with me that I didn't call and this is such a big deal. I'm like, dude, I did call. I thought I was doing the right thing. I don't want to get dehydrated, but I did. So I had an IV in my arm. They took blood. I'm feeling a little better. However, it is still super painful to drink. I'm forcing myself to do this so I don't get dehydrated again. I just went to Starbucks and got myself a decaf. Calm it down, people. It's decaf. Soy ice latte. And I am drinking that. I'm sort of freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, I'm not going to get my protein in because I haven't in like 2 days because I like tried to shake. Oh my god, it was terrible. I like sipped it and then I burped and then it was like pain. It was just miserable. But I was drinking the ISO Pure, that clear liquid stuff, which makes my breath smell like asshole. It's kind of like a rated R video I'm doing here. And look, you can see my skin. Woohoo! Okay, enough of the ADD. So what was I even talking about? Oh yeah, the ISO Pure. So I'm trying to drink that. I'm drinking tea, herbal tea, and seeing if that works. I have a couple good things to report though. Yesterday was like sort of the best day of my life / the worst day because I was like got admitted into the hospital and I got in a big fight with my roommate. But I had 5 people hold the door for me. I had 5 people off the streets of downtown Boston stop and talk to me. Just, hey, how is it going? Like, hello, this has never happened to me in my life. When I went to Tufts in Boston, the hospital, I had people that started conversations with me in the hall. This never happens. I was looking pretty good yesterday, I will say that. My friends from work, she was going on a lunch break and she bumped into like my other friend from work and she told my other friend how amazing I looked. And then that friend came in and was like, Cindy said you looked amazing. And it's just so nice, like, to hear people complimenting me behind my back, you know, instead of calling me a bitch behind my back. The other thing that happened yesterday is my boss, my male boss, literally walked into a door when he saw me. He was walking, he's like, Popo, who's that? Do I know this person? And then slam into the door. It was hysterical and kind of weird and creepy at the same time. But yeah, like, I can't believe it. So I wrote on like my Facebook page, like, maybe I won't be such a bitch now that people are being so nice to me. Wouldn't that be nice? I get treated like a human being. I can't believe this. So, I guess you can even tell in my voice I'm a little more happier. And I know last week I was telling you about the dating site. I did go on a date with a man, and it was really good. I had a really good time, and he accepted me and my craziness. So that was funny. We were supposed to go out again Wednesday when I was like, this was before I got into the hospital, like the day before. And I had to cancel because I'm like, look, I'm really, really sick. I'm dehydrated. I can't go out. And he drove over an hour to bring me flowers. And like I was in my pajamas, and it was so cute. And I also, like, originally said, like, oh, I don't want to go out on Wednesday because I'm working a 12-hour shift, and I'll be really stinky and smelly and gross. And I guess he got this beforehand, but he brought, you're probably going to think this is weird, but I think it's hysterical. He brought a thing of deodorant for me. Like, who does that? But anyway, it made me laugh, and I think it's really cool. So the other thing is that I'm now borderline obsessed with him because I've never, like, dated a guy, and I'm like, oh my god, he's not texting me back. It's been 5 hours. What do I do? He hates me, blah, blah, blah. I'm fucking crazy. Oh my god, I just swore. I'm so sorry if you have kids in the room. But, I'm wicked excited. And I'm sure next week I'm going to be writing or saying a video like, oh my god, he broke my heart. But honestly, as much as I like him, I'm really doing this for the experience, getting experience dating or talking to guys or whatever. It's just kind of I don't know. I don't like too many people, so it's kind of weird that I do like him. And I'm excited for that because I don't think a lot of people are funny and get my sense of humor and blah, blah, blah. But he gets all that. Or so he says. That's the other thing. I don't really like believe everything everyone says, so I don't know. But at least it's some experience, right? And, yeah. So, wish me the best with drinking. Eventually maybe I'll be able to eat again. I don't know. Give it a few more days, I guess. Weight loss total. So I know my official numbers because I had my post-op yesterday. 65 pounds down since surgery. My surgeon didn't even, like, congratulate me, practically because I was, like, in tears because I was so sick. Maybe that's why, but 65 pounds since surgery, a total weight loss of 85 pounds down. My numbers at home are a little different because I started sort of like at 311, 309, somewhere around there, and it's like 222 on my scale at home now. But I'm like almost out of the obese category and into overweight. I can't find exactly what that number is, like what you have to weigh to be out of obesity. I could just find the BMIs. So I'm at like a 30.1 BMI, which means I've dropped over 10 points on my BMI, and I'm feeling great. And if you're watching this you're considering having surgery, there are some bumpy roads, and it hurts sometimes, and your emotions are all out of whack, and you're experiencing things, you know, for the first time, and it's a complete roller coaster. And at the end of the roller coaster, you're like, yeah, let's do that again. So I definitely recommend it. I think this is probably the best decision I've ever made in my entire life, and I am really excited to get started, like, on my new life and my new outlook on life. Since people are so nice to me, I'm going to be nice to everybody. Wouldn't that be cool? Except I have this little bit of a bitch problem, but we'll see if that goes away. But seriously, if you're considering the surgery, I don't know about, you know, the gastric bypass or the lap band. I am 110% satisfied with the sleeve, even though I've had issues, you know, with eating. But it's my own fault. It's not the sleeve's fault. Just as long as you have a good nutritionist and surgeon, I absolutely, wholeheartedly recommend it. It's the best thing you could ever do for yourself. Ever. Because I could have never lost this weight. 85 pounds in 6 months. I could have never done this. I couldn't have done it in like 6 years, so. Do it! Be skinny! Or don't do it and be fat so there's more skinny clothes in the store for me. Ha! Have a good week, everybody. Bye!